Morning, everybody. Today we're back in the garage. I was going to work on the valve covers on the right-hand drive S13 car. So if you watched the previous video, I was talking about how I want to remove the steel vacuum ports and put A in line just to clean it up, make it look a little nicer and kind of cool looking. So anyways, I took off one valve cover already. Engine these valve covers off. It all looks pretty good on there. This must have been a pretty good low miles motor. As far as I gotta fix my mic. There you go. Anyways, so here's the valve cover. It's off. I'm going to just trim this off, smooth that out so I don't have that little block right there. And then I bought my Dash 6 AM lines. Probably could have went a little bigger, but it just needs a little bit of breathing room. This is not a race car, so it should be fine. I'm gonna put this right here and TIG around it. When you're TIGging, if you have one, of course you probably know if you have one. If you don't, you want the surfaces really clean. I kind of cleaned it up a little bit, just scraping with a wire brush, but I'm gonna do a little better before I start. I use a Syncrowave 250DX. It's a really heavy duty TIG welder. Of course, if you're just like a home garage, you probably could stick with a little bit smaller setup, I think like a 250 or something. They got, or not a 250, they got a couple of 200s or something like that. I was looking at some of those, but I ended up coming across this one on Craigslist. It had like no hours on it. I was able to buy it really cheap, so I was really stoked on that. That's why I picked up a little bigger one. But anyways, that's that for there. I'm gonna do this stuff this morning. I'll do the same thing with this car, or this valve cover, and then kind of clean them up. I don't really have a polishing kit here for the aluminum, so I may just do the welding and the fab work that I need to do, get that done, and then possibly take them back off later on when I got more time and clean them up. So anyways, that's just it for now. I'll stitch together more videos and keep these coming, so just stay tuned. Thanks. So here we are back, just a few minutes later. I got my TIG welder all hooked up, and I was just going to show you the progress of this one weld I did. Keep in mind, I'm not pro at TIG. I've been teaching myself to help a couple friends that give me some pointers on how to set the machine up. As you can see, this one came out pretty nice. I still could probably work on. I'll probably turn the heat down a little bit on the next weld just so it don't get so blurry. It almost like it's a blurry weld, but I mean it will hold, and it looks uniform enough for me to be okay with. But for the next one I'll try to turn the heat down a little bit and make that look a little bit more shiny, because that's kind of what you want to do whenever you TIG weld. So anyways, this one's pretty much done, minus I'm just going to whack that off with the die or the cutter blade, and then smooth it off, and then this one's done for now. So just a little update. I'll do the next video on whenever I get it all finished, put it back together. So that's that one for now. I hope you guys liking these. So anyways, what I'm going to do later on is get a catch can and then mount it, I don't know, over here, probably over here, and then I'll run the lines around, or maybe put it back there. I don't know, not sure. I want to run the lines differently because it looks kind of stupid and I'm just not that happy with it. I may say screw it and cut these tabs off, grind them down, re-weld them up, and then put the fittings back here on the back like an RB26 valve cover. Or heck, I may just find some RB26 valve covers and put it on it anyway, because they look better. So I'm kind of on the fence on that. We'll see how that goes. For right now it works. I'm not really too worried about it. I just wanted to get rid of the rubber hoses, because at least this is easy to work on later on. So anyways, so that's that for that ends that little project. I'm gonna put the intercooler stuff back on. I'm still waiting on my fans. Hopefully they get here by the end of the day. and then I can get that back together, and then this car will be pretty much good to go as far as driving again. And I got the bumper, I started on it last night. I did all the inserts around the blinkers and whatnot. I may just go inside and eat lunch and then work on the bumper, because it shouldn't take me more than about an hour or so, maybe an hour or 2 hours tops to finish it. And then at least I could put that on, because I know that I'm gonna have to cut this bumper out a little bit more, the actual crash bumper. I think I had to come down here with it and slant it, because it rubbed just a little bit, or it showed, I think, when I had it up on there before. So anyways, that's it for right now. I just wanted to get a little video done today. You know, just showing you a little bit of the TIG welding stuff. I wish I was doing a lot more bigger things to this car, but I'm not. It's just little stuff. The other video I was talking about doing a coolant overflow tank, I decided that it was way cheaper to buy one. Last time I checked, they were like $100, and that was a couple years ago. But I went on eBay and found a really nice one for like 34 bucks shipped. So I'm just gonna do that with that problem. Like, I mean, who cares? You can't even build it for that amount of money or in time you spend. So I mean, I may work on the interior a little more, put the console back, or not the console, but the trim around the steering, and then just kind of tinker on it. You know, I'm just kind of chilling out. This is kind of my break week, really. I go back to work within the next couple weeks. Next week, Monday, I'll be doing a series on Tyler Zombeck's Mustang. He wrecked it earlier this year or last year. I don't know, it all blends together. It might have been just earlier this year. He wrecked it and it messed up the front end on like the car. So basically what happened was, of course it's a Mustang, but you can picture it. Someone spun out in front of him, or he bumped someone. I can't remember exactly what happened, but it shifted the whole car like this. But I went out and looked at it, and everything in front of the core support, or not the core support, the cross member of the engine, and then the strut towers look fine. I pulled a tape on it, everything like that was straight, so it looked like pretty much cosmetic damage. So what we're going to do is just build him a tube front end, and similar to what I have on my FD car, and get him back on the track. So that's going to be a little series for next time. Hope you guys, you know, it'd be something different. You know, we did the rear tube front end, or rear tube on the FD car. Now we're going to do a front tube on the Mustang. So that'd be kind of fun. You know, getting some different cars in here instead of just S chassis, because you know sometimes these get boring. So anyways, but that's it for now. I'll probably do a small recap vid tomorrow whenever I get all the body work back on, the fans and everything, have it running outside, and do some just shots of it out on the street, just so it, you know, kind of finished product looking thing. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. But anyways, hope you're enjoying these. Looking forward to getting some more videos out there. Thanks. What's up, everybody? So this is a final video for today. I was wanting to just show everybody that I got it done. I got the new fans installed. I was able to fit both pushers, or pullers in here. You can see the clearance super tight between the pulley and the fan. So, and then I got my lines like I showed you a little bit ago. So this car is pretty much finished. That will stay there. So with the new kit on, I finished up the wrap. I'm pretty excited about it. It's the first time. Well, I had the car looking pretty good a few months ago, but this is really good for what I originally wanted it to be. So pretty stoked on it. But anyways, here's the ending of this video. I'm gonna go take it for a test drive and have some fun with it.